set for the start of the inning. Stepping up now, Domingo Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez. Couple of walks for him thus far. No offer at a letter high change. It's ball one.
Obviously the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And the pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. 8 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Pletko. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop. Defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. And oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 8-4. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fouled away. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Into the box, Oscar Mercado. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kipnis ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in, Carlos Santana. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Jose Ramirez. 0-for-2 with a hit by pitch so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
8 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. The next 3-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Looking up is Almora. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box, Franmil Reyes. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Back goes Hayward. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Indians 9 and the Cubs 4. Carlos Carrasco enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 59, Carlos Carrasco.
Now to the plate, Albert Almora, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left as they've cut this deficit down to 4. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Into the box now, Steven Souza.
4-1.
Carrasco is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
1-1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Nico Horner, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. A 1-1. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Javier Baez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Cubs, number 9, Javier Baez.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Horner on third. Kipnis is over at second with one down in the inning. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
2-0 count. The pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get there, and that'll plate both runners as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him, and what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
Mike Clevenger will take the ball now as the new pitcher. At the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Popped him up. Hernandez shading to his right. 2 down. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Waits. Now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jason Hayward would be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Up next to the Cubs, the right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's down. Ball.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Indians 9 and the Cubs 7. Tyler Naquin is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Tyler Naquin.
Justin Steele will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Javier Baez is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Right side. Rizzo is there. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now back.
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Roberto Perez. 0-1 the count. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Steele, just 24 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Delino DeShields will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Indians. Number 0.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Jordan Luplow will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Santana at 3rd. Perez on 2nd. DeShields at 1st. 1 gone. Greg Allen will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 1. Greg Allen.
Grounded to 3rd. This could be 2. Bryant's got it. Step on the bag for 1. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Ernie Clement will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to 1st, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Indians 11 and the Cubs 7. Jordan Luplow will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing center field. Number 1.
Greg Allen is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Jake Bowers is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Christian Arroyo is also into the ball game now as he takes over at 2nd. Leading off the inning, Wilson Contreras, and they'll need him to get something going here. Skied into very shallow right. Reyes is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
This change for the Indians.
Digging in and looking for more, Albert Almora.
Number 8.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This change for
Fouled away.
now playing second field. Number 26. Christian This game for the Indians.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Rodriguez stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He's in his third season as a major league player. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Now that
Stepping in, Steven Souza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Count even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat. 2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Kyle Schwarber will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Souza leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And it's fouled away. And the 2-1 comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Daniel Johnson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 71, Daniel Johnson.
Jarrell Cotton is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Kyle Schwarber will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Bradley Zimmer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Zero balls, one strike.
Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're on top still, 11-7. Bradley Zimmer will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 4, Bradley.
Phil Maton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Sandy Leon will also enter as he takes over at third
This
base.
change for the Indians. Now playing third base, number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Javier Baez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Tyler Krieger has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. P.J. Higgins will come on as a pinch hitter.
P.J. Higgins.
Grounded down the third baseline, and this goes right through his glove on into left field.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. As a look, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Allen is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Jason Hayward. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bounce to first. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Nick Whitgren makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring. So here's Albert Almora next. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1. Fouled off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Luplow will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. We've played 8 full. It's the Indians 11 and the Cubs 10. Craig Kimbrell is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ian Happ is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 8, Ian Happ.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Here comes the first pitch, and that misses ball 1. Santana on at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike. Perez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Attention,
Connor Maribel will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 79, Connor Maribel.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Kyle Ryan enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Standing in now, Jordan Luplow, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Ryan has seen his role change with those 1-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Happ ranges back and he has it for out number 2. Digging in, Greg Allen reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Allen is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drink.
In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
The first baseman, number 10.
Bases full now following the error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jake Bowers. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
High and deep to right. Hayward looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Zimmer, a California-born ball player, is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Count still at 1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to... And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across. Adam Simber is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring. David Bodie will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The 1-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 1-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Arroyo brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Now back, second baseman.
Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Pitch on the way. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Misses, ball 2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
15-10 the final score here. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Adam Plutko gets the W on the mound. Kyle Hendricks worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.